Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're watching Oxmaker and we are playing Star Citizen. It's fantastic to have you along. So, this is the game that I'm currently playing. I have followed Star Citizen for a very long time, and I've only just recently, about a month ago, decided to pledge. Star Citizen, if you don't know, is a space sim game. It is still in alpha, has been in alpha since like 2014 or something like that. I like the way they're taking it. I like what I've seen, so I've decided to pledge, and now I have the game. I thought I'd jump in here, make some videos, maybe show you guys a few things about it. In this video, I'm just going to do a bit of a view. I'm just down here on one of the planets. This is probably not the prettiest planet, but I can show you a few things, give you an idea about the game. So I find Star Citizen to be very engaging. As I said, I've been playing it for about a month now. I've probably got a lot to learn. I'm still learning about the lore, everything that you can do in it, places you can go, things you can do. But to me, it's super interesting. Each place has its own kind of unique feel to it. Every port you go to, some of the space stations feel the same, but then, you know, they're also have their differences. So as you walk around, you see different things going on inside the game. There's a lot of stuff that you can customize. So my appearance here at the moment, I've bought this shirt, I bought the pants. You know, it's not what you kind of the stock stuff you start out with. Most of the time, you will be wearing a spacesuit. Obviously, on this planet, you can get by without a spacesuit. There's just lots to see. There's brands, there's stuff constantly going on. So, you know, there's bars that you can walk into. They're going to have bartenders. Sometimes you can meet mission goers in the bar areas. Yeah, it's quite a fun game being able to do all these things. So part of what I like is the immersion in it. You know, if you want a unique clothing shop, there's one here in this town. This is Lawville. There's a whole solar system. If I press the right button. There's a whole solar system at the moment. There's only one solar system. There's meant to be more when they finish the game, but as I said, it is an alpha still. So we've got the Stanton system. I'm currently here on the planet Hurston in a place called Lawville. So that's where I am right now. You can see it's got moons around it. There's other like mining areas and stuff that you can go to, and so there is a fair bit you can do, but the game is still definitely alpha. So you're here in this big city. When you first log in, you kind of wake up. I might run through some tutorials later, but I'm just kind of showing you around, giving people that don't know what Star Citizen is a bit of an idea and explaining why I enjoy playing it. So you can see there's signs everywhere. So if we want to go to the central line, it's this way. This is how you get to the train station. You can actually run. If that's what you would choose to get around, like most people would, going from place to place. So you can see here, there's this is to the central business district. So if you want to go there, you head down that way. There is also another. I think that's the way I've got to go. Very big and easy to get lost. When you get down here, no, it's just the business district. That's not where we want to go. Workers district. There is another train line. Authorized personnel. That's the central line. Okay, so that's probably the wrong train line. I must want the other line. So if we come over here, workers, metro, Centra. That's what I want. This is one of the part you've actually got to read these signs to not get lost in these cities. I thought that was the correct station, but I got turned around, I think, when I went through the bar. So you can see there's the admin office. We keep following this to Metro Central. Okay. This is what I wanted, Metro Central. So what was I talking about? So yeah, the scale of this game is absolutely massive, and my hope is that they see it to fruition. Lots of people think that it won't happen, and it's a waste of your money. Perimeter line. So this is what we want. We want to get a spaceport. Once you're in this game, there's no loading screens. There's not much else going on. As far as that's concerned, it's just a matter of it streams things in and out as you go. So to travel a long distance, you got to jump on a train or hop in elevators, and they move you around. So this Lawville, it's a industry planet. It's grotty. You can see here on the train, all the windows are kind of got silt build up on them. They mistreat the peoples, and there's a good amount of lore and stuff about these towns. So you can see here, that's the spaceport, and if you're lucky you can see a ship coming in and out. There's other players on this server. I think there's about 60 up to 60 players that can be on the server or something like that. You can see their ships flying in and out as we're traveling along in this tram. If they're flying overhead, they can see us. It's just the sheer scale that they're going for is unlike anything I've seen in a game before, and it's a very pretty game. I find graphically it's very nice. So I think that all adds to the immersion that you can just get playing this game. You can see other people in the game doing things. Some of these are NPCs. We'll walk a little bit quicker. Okay, I know this part. I've walked it a few times. Hopefully we don't get lost again. But there's just a range of different ships you can get as well. So you start off normally with a basic ship, and then you can build up and have a much better ship. Buy the ships in game. So you can see out here on this platform, actually we can go out there, you can see some of the ships that you can actually purchase in game out on this platform out here. You can see as we're walking around just the sheer scale. So out here on this platform, a couple of the bigger ships. I believe this massive one with the gun turrets on the side, that's the Hammerhead, and this is one of the Constellation ships. Normally you can see here there's advertising. It's like on a real planet. So these ones even let you go up inside and actually have a bit of a look at the ships, as if you were shopping in a car lot kind of thing. So you can come up here and have a look around this ship and see if it's actually something you would want to purchase. Normally you can buy it by entering the pilot seat like this.
Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
This is of course a demo one. Doesn't let you fly it, but gives you kind of rundown of what you would be able to do. You can see there's turrets here. all different things, and you can interact with some of the things in the ships. Not all of them have interacting things. There's so this is, I think, one of the luxury ones. So you got all these seats. You can have your friends come along and they can sit down in these seats and go cruising around. There's meant to be a hot tub coming for in there. It's got a little ship at the back that doesn't work at the moment. So yeah, this is just one of the ships you can get. And that's a very military ship, that one over there. So if we go have a quick look at that one, you'll see that it's very different to these ships. I'm not really doing a tour of the ships, I'm just kind of explaining the game and what you can do in it. You have these ships, you can play with friends, you can give them access to your ship. They might be wanting a fighter, so they can have a fighter ship. There's mining ships. There's these big military ships, which this is for multi-crew, so there's all these turrets on it. And want me to buy it. So you can see these cost millions of dollars in the game. So this is something like 12 million or something. But when you go up in these ships, they're completely different, but they're their own entities. So if you have a friend that has one of these ships, or you join a group that has these ships, you get to run around inside of them and play with your friends and do all different sorts of things. So it's just absolutely massive. I think this is the airlock. So we're at the front of the ship here. Can't open that one. But you can see this is a completely design internally to that other one, which was more of a luxury ship. So there's different ship builds and different ship layouts. So some of the ships have luxury layouts as well as more military or transport layouts. Yeah, it's just fantastic, the absolute scale of these things. So that's the Hammerhead ship. Just the sheer scale of this game. And I like having all the brands, so different brand ships, different brand weapons and stuff like that have different makes and feels and outlays, so you kind of know if you're looking at a certain brand.
Welcome to the New Deal.
What you're getting. So this here is one of the mining ships with a mining attachment, and you can actually come in here and buy it and you get to fly it. Right now in this game, I only own a ship that looks a bit like this one. But you can also rent ships, which I have done, which is really good for a quick way to try a ship. Or
we have a whole bunch of new inventory you're going to want to check out.
Your friends can also give you access to ships and stuff like that. So just on the spaceship side of thing, it's pretty amazing what you can do in here. Actually, those ships' names now, I think so I own them because I was inside of them. So what I want to do is just show you the kind of way you transition from a planet to, say, a space station or something like that. And then I might call that a video. So what I can do is run over here. And this here is a ship I rented. This is another one I rented. You see, I've only got that for 19 more minutes. This is the one I actually own, though. That's at Hangar 9. So we have to go back to the elevators. There's hangar elevators here. These work a bit like turbo lifts. They shoot you along and bring you out at your destination. So you can go up here and use the control panel. So you want to go to Hangar 9. See, my ship was about 500 meters away. Go zooming along. Now, one thing I actually need to do before I hop in my ship Let's change my outfit. Put on a suit. So this is my ship, so I can just walk up and I can say enter ship and it'll open the door and bring down my ladder. And then enter my pilot seat. So there's nice animations for these things. I think if you played Red Dead or something like that, you kind of get used to the animations they do. I have to let the landing services over here know that I wanted to take off, and then they're opening up the bay up above, and then I can just make sure my reticle here is centered so that I don't fly all over the place, and hitting spacebar will let me take off into the air.
Please visit us again. Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities.
You can just see in here the absolute size of this area and all these landing areas down below me here. Some of the with the green pip and stuff like that, that's other players in there. They have their ships landed and they could be trading goods or doing a range of different things. What we're going to do, we're going to stay around this one planet because traveling long distances does take a long amount of time. Which, I don't know, if you play Elite Dangerous or something like that, you'd be used to that. You know, when you jump to a star, if you want to travel to the planets, it's not instant. That's where we want to go. That's just a spaceport over the top of this planet. So you've got a your normal thrusters, and then you've got a quantum drive, which lets you travel super fast. And you can see now we're quite away from that planet. Hurston has a pretty low atmosphere, so it didn't take us long to get out. Some of the planets have much higher atmosphere. So this is just a quick look of Star Citizen. I want to do maybe some tutorial videos showing what you can do in it. I don't recommend anyone buys this game unless you're really, really interested in backing it, because it's in alpha. May never be a finished product, and of course you risk losing your money. I definitely think that it's worthwhile investing in myself because I did do it. You can blow a lot of money on this game too, because you can buy all the ships using real world money, but of course they cost quite a bit. So, you know, myself investing what I have to get the opportunity to play it now, maybe help sort some bugs out, get a bit of input on the game.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
With what I've seen so far, I think it's worthwhile. But I definitely, unless you're really keen on it and you've played it yourself and, you know, done a lot of research on it, I don't recommend just jumping in, because it is in alpha. It is very buggy. Sometimes you do missions and they just don't work. Sometimes, you know, you got to like reset the missions. The community is really nice though. If you talk to them in the chat, people say, oh yeah, this is bugged, or you can do this to try and fix your mission. Sometimes you can fix them. Other times it's just bugged and you cannot fix them, regardless of what you do.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm just flying this with the mouse and keyboard.
Collision alert.
Once you learn the keys, it's not too hard. Probably came down a bit fast then.
Weapons system is off.
There you can see just, you know, how seamless it is going from the planet to the space station. There's no transitioning, and you can see there's all the brands being advertised at the space station, and you've just got that kind of living world kind of immersion that I think is what I think makes this game. And if they continue with that with the lore and the backstory and everything that they've got going on, it's just going to be a fantastic game. So this is what I'm going to be playing. Give me your thoughts on it. Let me know, do you like Star Citizen? Do you not like it? Do you think it's a scam? Do you want to see more videos like this or not? I'm probably going to make them anyway, but it'd be interesting to hear your feedback. Yeah, hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll catch you next time.